Hi guys, and welcome to a game called Ferarum, or something like that. Um, that's kind of loud. I found this game, and I was bored, so I felt like playing it. Press start and see what happens. 197X, or I guess that's supposed to be 1970 something. Meat Garden. Okay, what is interesting? I, you is okay. Okay, please do find me in that space between. Oh, ah, dang it, I fell asleep. Am I in a cafe? Oh, I'm back so soon, Sven? I really treasure that silence, between the snores. That's right. My name is Sven T. I was nicknamed that because of a serial number tattooed on my back. Hashtag 7070. I have no idea how I got here, nor do I know where here even is. The days and weeks blur into each other. I'd like to say I arrived a couple of weeks ago, but even that description alternates between days and months. All I know is that this manic pixie-haired bee found me sleeping in the driver's compartment of a train a while ago, and here we are. Weird, it was dark for like 20 seconds. So do androids dream of electric sheep? Electric sheep, or can I introduce myself too? This ain't about you. Well, buenos nachos, your resident walking, talking deep throat. Okay. Jojo makes your humble acquaintance. Satisfied? No. Mucho apreciado. I really do aim to please. Speak of the devil. What is that face? You, on the other hand. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night. Another train leaper? Not this time. Dreams. Hard to kick up a fuss about that. Dreams always are. Or what? They just are. Dummy. Okay. Act 1? Oh. Can I ask you an honest question? No. Alright. Then can I ask you an insincere question? Sure. Please consider stabbing a pen or small knife into your jugo. What? That doesn't sound like a question. Quite insincere, when you say. I swear to God, I'm using 90% of my brain power, resisting the urge to stab her instead. Final bite, what's your honest question? Wanna, what? What? Huh? It's why you're here, isn't it? To get under old Jojo's panties and spunk your gunk all over the table. This game escalated really quick. Like, really, really, really quick. Is it so wrong to give in to that desire early? Skip all the formalities. Then, let's get zappy. Well, do you? Do you want to do me? Thanks, but no thanks. Dang. Well, can't blame a gal for trying, haha. Okay. I'm gonna blow my brains out later. Okay. Honestly, I just don't have much of a choice. I like you, Jojo, but come on, we only really just met, I think. Plus, sleeping around with such little care is frightening. I think you should take better care of yourself. Thanks, but no thanks. And just joking, your concern is duly noted. Anywho, how's that chugging fucking train treating you? Jesus, he changes topics quickly. I like it. The walls are solid steel. There's mold on the ceiling, and eel lives in the water tank. Half of my appliances are rusty. And best of all, the fold-up bed doesn't activate some nights, which means I have to sleep on that mesh floor on occasion of the passenger carriage. Oh, wow. That, that fucking sucks, haha. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Sleeping on the floor, I mean. Hard pass. My room has something called carpet. Carpet. I know how to say crap it, Jojo. Sure, bud. You know those dead rats you homeless folk like to cut open and stick your feet inside it 'cause it's comfy? Imagine if your entire floor felt like that. It's mankind's most wonderful creation, very rat friendly too. So where do you pee? Bathroom. BATHRO. Hold the fuck up. What's under your mesh floor? Gears, wheels, train tracks. Why? You piss on your floor, bro? I am fucking toilet trained. Thank you very much. Cute. Paul? Anyway, so how's pooping work? You gotta stomp it through the little holes or something? Jojo, there's a toilet cabin right inside the passenger carriage. Ah, neato. Okay, so what about... Can we talk about something that isn't toilet related? Okay. Toilet politics have never been my strong suit anyway. Too much shit flinging? Ha, I guess you could say that. You know, for a time I worked with the European Union on some stuff. European Union? A conglomerate of your usual doorbell politicians. Pencil pushers who can't tell the difference between a hammer and a fleshlight. Ex-real estate show bodies who push for stronger legislations to cover their own financial misgivings. Subhumans like that. So what category of subhumanization were you a part of? None of your dingus. I said I worked with the European Union, not for them. Okay. All I did was make sure they didn't hear screaming from their cubicles. Okay. What in God's name were you doing? Please, if anything, I was the one screaming most of the time. Ha ha ha. Jeez, I'd rather not listen to her sexual recountings. Right. Ha, okay. Hold up. I want to go back. Can I go back? No? Okay. Ha, okay. Cool it, Jojo. You were this close to explaining why the Geneva Convention was rewritten because of you. So how'd you manage to scoop up a cushy office job anyway? Don't you need qualifications and all of that? There's no qualifications needed to be persuasive. Plus a couple lines here and there doesn't hurt if you're certain you can work the role. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. It is, haha. I never condone doing something like that for doctors or pilots, and certainly not if you're having to rely on your fellow desk jobbers. But again, some qualifications are found outside of schools and workplaces which unfortunately don't transition into work experience. If you're deciding which car to buy, would you bring a junior mechanic who doesn't give a shit about cars or an avid vroom vroom connoisseur? The connoisseur if they kept budget in mind. See? Now HR, your typical we slam books into our bottles incorporated would have picked the mechanic any day of the week. Passion is being outweighed by experience, and the so-called experience, like passion, it still seems very legal. I can tell you're thinking, oh, JoJo's justifying legal behavior. Damn right I am. Well, when you really think about it, if you're cooking the mother of all omelets, you can't fret over every egg. Those unions most find dining in their ivory towers while their bottom floors are engulfed in flames. Let me tell you, Sven, there ain't nothing more true nor persuasive than Prometheus' gift to mankind. Let him feast on Alexander's ashes instead. Save the eggs for those willing to cook. How the heck did we go from stomping turrets through mesh holes to the Library of Alexandria? I barely understand half of that. Pay attention next time, you dummy. Alright, I'm sorry. Info dumps are just, well, I tune out. I certainly wasn't bored. Just get caught up on a word or sentence and spend the next however many seconds formulating what it meant. Maybe I'm stupid or something. It just takes time for me to understand, you know? Hey, I don't think you're stupid and I admire that honesty. Most normal things she said this entire time. I get I get like that too whenever I don't talk to someone for an extended period of time. Coming here, I was so worried about my linguistics. I practiced reciting conversations and tune to music like King George. Okay, what are we talking about? Well, it clearly works. Nah, that story's always been a bit dramatized. Didn't work at all. The only thing that helps me is to keep a live list in my head of talking points, which updates mid-conversation whenever a new variable appears. Programmers call it persistent variables. Rappers call it keeping the ball rolling. This all sounds pretty tiring. If you're in good company, then hopefully the other person can steer the wheel. Just be there to hit the brakes around any corners. People forget talking is an ability in of itself. If you didn't use your hands at all for 2 weeks, it'd feel weird to bend your fingers, right? Right, thanks, Jojo. If you feel bad, just chalk it up to all the train fumes bumming your brain. I really can't hold up that excuse. Oh well, how come? Ran out of diesel. I don't know when it dried up, but the tank is empty. Can't safely refuel since the engine and a couple carriages are sitting on a bridge overlooking some gully. Okay. My only option is to wait until another train comes by. Hopefully it doesn't slam into mine at 80 miles per hour and gently pushes me into a refueling station. Man, my hands are tied. Bummer. Would a motorbike help? Help. Push it? Yosh? No. No wouldn't. Jojo, this train weighs 600 tons. So we need 600 motorbikes. Where the heck are you getting these metrics from? One motorbike per metric ton. Please tell me you were employed as a statistic statistician. Statistician. Statistician at the European Union. Public servant. The less said about that, the better. So earlier you mentioned a train might collide with yours. That's right. And you mentioned way earlier that you snooze in the, what was it? The passenger carriage? Sometimes. Mainly the conductor's room, right by the engine since it's more discreet. And you mentioned way earlier about having wacko dreams? Georgia, where are you going with this? Sleep mama? Huh? What was that? We oba? Huh? You're mumbling, I can't hear you. Sleepover. I heard you the first time. You bit! Oh my goodness. But sure, sleepover sounds nice. We could pitch a tent in one of the passenger cabins. No. Well, yeah. Pitching tents. But I mean, at my place. Your place. Meh. You won't try anything funny while I'm asleep, right? Pranks are off the table. I had organ harvesting and geez in mind, but sure, let's go with that. So it's a deal? It's a deal. I really hope I don't end up regretting this, but having someone watch over me in a presumably safe environment sounds like a nice change of pace. Not having to worry about train collisions or hurting myself while dreaming sounds nice. A chain to this grim Valentine. How interesting. Who's that?
No, it's okay. You don't have to sit up.
Okay, no, it's okay. You don't have to sit up.
It's hard to see you too.
It's hard to see you too.
Why would I want to do that?
Why would I want to do that?
Horses should be left alone after work.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I'm looking for mine. Way height, shorter hair, unsure what breed she is.
Oh,
There's no refund policy on coffins, you know. That's outside of my emotional budget.
okay.
Actually, who are you supposed to be? Help me reach a compromise. I won't tell her.
Okay. Bedtime story. You may have heard of it. It's my favorite. Now rest that word. Okay. Time immemorial. I don't know. Hi. Waking up in someone's car? Tisk tisk. Don't make it a habit, Svenny. Oh, damn, you look like shit. Here, lean that fat head against the window. Okay. Better? Yeah. Thanks, Jojo. Who's driving? I must have fallen asleep in that cafe. Where the heck am I now? What's the matter, Daffy? Like the caramel you see before your eyes? What caramel are we talking about? Yeah, you're such a silly little hoe on the outside when I put you in your mouth. You just know when you get sticky. I'm putting my stupid seatbelt on before this gets weird. Oh, did I scare you, baby? You need mommy Jojo to change your diapers? That's quite alright, Jojo. Please, just focus on the road. Please. It's a perfectly straight line from the diner to my place. But we could throw in a couple of bumps and curves if you like. No thanks. Let's keep our mileage to a minimum. You know you'd make a good taxi driver. Oh, well, this meter's ticking. Hope you brought your wallet. I do carry change, you know. See? Oh my. Yeah, okay. Check out these money bags. Don't go flashing those things around, okay? Oh, please, don't make me for some 2 for $1 store evil. I only work with top shelf equipment here. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, nope. But Sven, no. You know, there's no safety bags in this car. There's two right in front of you. Ah, well, I think having a cushion between my tits might also help. Wink, wink. Okay. Help with what? This. We're off road. Wait, what? Oh no, what a totally unexpected and unforeseen scenario. One, an angel rescue old Jojo from the clutches of death and imminent advice? What? Brakes, Jojo. Hit the brakes. Please hit the brakes. Wouldn't count on it. I'm all gas and no brakes, baby. What? Besides, we're here. Oh, okay. Amazing. We crashed. Who's that? I don't like that at all. That's really creepy. I see you in the dark. Oh, back so soon? Such a shame. It's rude to leave house guests alone after all.
And care to explain that tinge of freshness and viscera?
Hmm.
If you must know.
Who are you? I don't know who you are. I see.
It's like as if you were riding shotgun on a horse.
Uh,
Don't look so glum.
okay.
Shut those eyes and let me doze you off with another one.
Okay. Where are we at now? What was this? God, Christ, where the heck am I now? Jojo? Joe? That ain't Jojo. Act 2! Crosswalk Cemetery. Okay. You look flippin'. Oh, what? Fancy that a story. Okay. I think that's it for the video. Because, honestly, whoever that is, they look. I don't even know what to say. Horrendous? I don't even know if that's the right word for it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.